both El Garouge and Kenenisa Bekele were kind of going head to head to see who was going to double up for a gold medal. This race between these two people, between two of the greatest distance runners of all time from two very different disciplines. One was a 10K runner, one was kind of like a mid-distance 1,500 meter runner. They were coming head to head for whoever to essentially win runner of the year that year in 2003. At the time, nobody could have known that, what was gonna, how this race would be viewed. Looking back 17 years later, this was one of the greatest showdowns of all time.
I mean, this was, the race of all races, strategy-wise, where first Bekele fires out and takes it strong, but then there was weird stretches in there where it really slowed down, where had to shift in strategy, and then there was, the kicks coming in that went so early out of El Garouge.
07, 4:10 for the 2 miles. Now it's getting slow here. I can only conclude at this point that Bekele in second place actually thinks on a sprint to the finish he can beat El Garouge as to why he would be slowing down.
Like racing, you liked watching this because there was just everybody had their own strategy. Everybody was responding. It was super fun from a tactician standpoint.
When Kipchoge started moving, they actually started listing all the people, and then Kipchoge moved into second, and they said, and we have the other Kenyan there, and it was it seemed like they were scrambling to figure out who it wasn't, and then they finally said his name, Kipchoge.
There goes El Garouge into his famous kick, but he's got Chabi back in fourth place. He's got Bekele in third, and another Kenyan right there. Is that Kipchoge, the 18-year-old?
And by the time you get to the last 200, a new face emerges to the front. It's our boy, Eliud Kipchoge, puts on a hell of a kick heading into the last turn. And coming down the stretch, it's a wild stretch. You have a blanket finish. You have just a straight wall of El Garouge, Eliud Kipchoge, and Kenenisa Bekele. Just a wild.
If El Garouge didn't lean a tiny bit too early, it could have been his race. It was so close that it came down to literally how you leaned across the line.
Yeah, what was that? I know he's not a 5K runner. He's more of a 1,500, so maybe he was just so tired he wasn't thinking straight. But El Garouge leaned a full, 2 steps too early. It was so bizarre.
And they announce he's some people are piano prodigies, and this guy's a running prodigy.
You hear about child prodigies that can play the piano. How can you do this at 18 when you should be a senior in high school?
You have this tiny 18-year-old baby-faced Kenyan, and I'm thinking to myself can you imagine if somebody told that kid that in 20 years from now you were going to be wearing a robe in GQ magazine?
He's got the gap tooth, right? He just looks like he can't control his happiness.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, if you're not a Kipchoge fan, after seeing the GQ photo shoot and seeing Drip Chogi, as we had a listener submit last week, you will be after watching this race. It is the kahunas on this guy to be 18 years old, going up the best distance runners in the world at all the different events. You got the best 10K runner, you got the best 1,500 runner, and he's going out there. He's leading the race at one point in the middle. He's covering all the moves. And then for him to think that he can cover the kick by El Garouge coming down the stretch, like you said, this little baby-faced kid out there, it's insane. It just makes you, become a massive Kipchoge fan.